Hello and welcome to this edition of FYI Weekly, your official source for City of Greensboro news and information. The Greensboro City Council voted to approve a contract with Novoa Global Incorporated to install and operate a red light camera system. The company was selected through a competitive request for proposal process. Procurement Services mailed solicitations to nearly 200 vendors. As the one responsive bidder, the city will execute a $1.7 million service contract with Novoa Global for 3 years with 2 possible one-year extensions. As a pilot, Novoa Global will install and maintain the red light cameras in 5 intersections. Camera placement has been narrowed to a total of 10 intersections. The intersection selection process was guided by data collected and analyzed by the Greensboro Department of Transportation in close coordination with GPD based on the type of crash and severity. Once under contract, the vendor will assist the city in finalizing the 5 locations based on site constraints and feasibility of camera placement. The 10 intersections under consideration are as follows: Wendover Avenue and Church Street, Wendover Avenue and Bridford Parkway, Vandalia Road and Randleman Road, Holden Road and Patterson Street, Holden Road and Gate City Boulevard, 16th Street and Summit Avenue, Gate City Boulevard and Corey Boulevard, Cone Boulevard and Sands Drive, Meadowview Road and Gate City Boulevard, and Cone Boulevard and Elm Street. The red light cameras will be operational by the end of this year. Warnings will be issued for 30 days before actual citations are handed out. Congratulations are in order for the Greensboro Police Department. GPD was awarded national accreditation by CALEA, the Commission on Accreditation for Law Enforcement Agencies. This marks the 12th time the agency earned this designation, with the first dating back to 1986 when GPD became North Carolina's first CALEA-accredited police department. CALEA accreditation requires agencies to complete a rigorous multi-year self-assessment, reviewing policies, processes, and practices against internationally accepted standards for public safety agencies. This assessment is followed by a site-based review by independent public safety assessors, collection of public feedback, and interviews with agency personnel and other stakeholders. Each agency under review appears before CALEA's 21-member Board of Commissioners, which reviews all findings and documentation to determine the agency's accreditation status. Chief John Thompson said GPD remains committed to partnering with the community to improve public safety for all. We work daily to be a premier law enforcement agency, and CALEA standards are crucial guidelines to our success as a growing organization. GPD now moves into CALEA's 4-year accreditation cycle, which includes 4 annual remote web-based file reviews and a site-based assessment in the 4th year. Known as the gold standard, the purpose of CALEA is to improve the delivery of public safety services by establishing professional standards based on international best practices. If you've been downtown recently, you may be wondering the status of the construction along Green Street. All the concrete work is now complete with the exception of damaged sidewalks and curbs. Water tie-over to February 1, West Washington Street, the Guilford County Building, and Green Street parking deck needs to be complete. This work will take place over the next 2 weeks as business schedules and service outages allow. Water and sewer work for Market Street between Green and Elm Streets is scheduled to take place soon and should wrap up in 2 to 3 weeks. Resurfacing and restriping along the street will likely happen later this year after the parking deck demolition is completed by the end of October. Crews are also progressing with concrete work on Davie Street taking place in front of the future hotel. The goal is to open the February 1 Davie Street intersection in 3 weeks. Concrete work will continue on the west side of Davie Street down to McGee Street with a goal to complete resurfacing at the end of this year. Cone Health has partnered with the city to share a series of brief and informative videos designed to inspire you to make better choices when it comes to healthy living. Following these tips is an easy way to help each of us improve our quality of life. Let's take a moment to check out today's news for your health.
Help your child have a healthy school year by practicing these ABCs. A. Always follow infection prevention guidelines. Make sure that you wash your hands for at least 20 seconds. Cover your mouth when you cough or sneeze with your elbow. And wear a mask when required. Activate a healthy sleep routine. Make sure that you practice good sleep hygiene. All electronics off at least 2 hours before bedtime. A normal routine every night for your child, and make sure that they get an adequate amount of sleep. B. Begin each day with a healthy breakfast. Breakfast helps kids in school with energy and focus. It is also important that they have a healthy meal to start the day. Make sure that your child has breakfast every day and make it as healthy as possible. Build in time for exercise during your child's daily routine. Exercise helps keep us healthy and also reduces our stress. It also helps your child focus during the school day. Keep it fun and make it a family event. C. Catch up on vaccinations and well child exams. If your child's well exam was delayed due to COVID, now is a good time to get them back on track. If your child is eligible for the COVID vaccine, they should get it. Control stress. School can cause stress for your kids. Homework, assignments, due dates can add to pressure for your children. It is important to have outlets to alleviate stress, including meditation, relaxation, exercise. If you feel like your kid has too much stress in their lives, please contact a medical professional for more help. Caregivers, these tips are for you too. Lead by example. Your children are watching.
Check out the city's largest fleet of equipment at a first-time event hosted by Solid Waste. And if you know how to street dance or want to learn a few steps, now's your chance. We'll have those stories and more news coming up after the break. Stay with us. Welcome back to FYI Weekly. The Greensboro Solid Waste and Recycling Department will host its first Mighty Machines event. This family-friendly experience will take place from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. on Saturday, September 20th at the White Street Landfill at 2503 White Street. This free interactive event invites residents to explore and learn about some of the city's largest trucks and heavy equipment. Featured vehicles and demonstrations will include a side loader, excavator, and knuckle boom crane, just to name a few. City employees will be on site to show how the trucks work and what they do to keep the city of Greensboro moving. The Greensboro Police Department's grill team will serve free hamburgers and hot dogs. There will also be food vendors, prizes, tours, and educational displays. Space is limited, therefore registration is required. The first 50 registrants will receive a food truck voucher for a free or discounted item. To register and reserve your spot today, visit the city's website. Brandon Williams will present the Art of Street Dance with BTD as the next artist to host the Greensboro Residency for Original Works or GROW program. From August 26th through October 6th, Williams will raise awareness and appreciation for hip-hop culture through inclusive events designed for all ages and abilities. Experienced dancers can shine at cypher events, while beginners can join free workshops exploring a range of street dance styles. Open Labs will offer a 1-hour focus lesson followed by an hour of open dancing, giving everyone a chance to learn and practice. Brandon will also lead free multidisciplinary workshops highlighting elements of hip-hop culture, including graffiti art and DJ skills, alongside a small number of special paid workshops where participants can receive more in-depth coaching. Don't miss unique activities in the Grow Space during the September and October First Friday events. These will take place at the Greensboro Cultural Center and during the North Carolina Folk Festival the weekend of September 12th. The Grow residency space is located at 200 North Davie Street. Grow is a flexible, creative space managed by Creative Greensboro, offering paid residencies of up to 12 weeks. Each residency includes free public programming and encourages community engagement through new and original works. For more information, contact Naomi Woods, Coordinator of Community Partnerships, at 336-373-2661 or visit the city's website. The city's People and Culture Department has released its 2024-25 Impact Report, showcasing a year of innovation, employee wellness initiatives, and people-centered support. The report celebrates how the department strives to put city employees first and build a stronger, healthier workplace. From launching artificial intelligence tools to streamlining performance evaluations, the department embraced technology to make services faster, more accessible, and employee-focused. Wellness initiatives included the introduction of a new wellness premium incentive, personal holiday, and reopening of the city's acute care clinic. Other highlights include the new Professional Development Day and staff volunteer efforts. People and Culture Executive Director Jemiah Waterman said we strengthened our commitment to being a people-centered department by listening to employee needs, expanding professional development, simplifying onboarding, or creating more inclusive engagement opportunities. We kept employees at the forefront of our plans. The People and Culture team recognizes each employee's value and strives to promote a positive work environment. For more information, visit the city's website. Setting career goals and achieving them can be daunting for some teens and young adults. Coming up after the break, we'll showcase the youth employment program available through Guilford Works. Stay with us. Welcome back to FYI Weekly. Resources are just a click or phone call away for teens and young adults who need help setting career goals and achieving them. Joining me now to tell us about the Youth Employment Program is Jordan Sapp. He is a business service representative with the Office of Workforce Development. Hello, Jordan. Welcome to the show.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Tell us about the Youth Employment Program and what is the goal and what age groups are you serving?
Yes, so with our program, we are serving youth and young adults ages 16 to 24, and the goal is to expose them to meaningful work experiences and emerging local industries.
Okay, that's a really important age group. So you might still be in high school, you could maybe just be finishing college. So 16 to 24 is a good group of kids to try and help. So tell us about services and opportunities offered to these young people.
Yes, so the services that we offer a lot of services stemming from career exploration. We help with resume building, mock interviews, tips and techniques, and we also do paid work experiences, and we can also fund trainings as well.
Okay, so this is kind of confidence building. If they haven't had a lot of experience, you're there to really kind of work with them along the way, and then pairing them up with employers.
Yes,
so tell us about the businesses that typically partner with the Youth Employment Program and what's the benefit to the employer.
So the businesses that typically partner with us are local businesses, small businesses, or nonprofits. And the benefit to the business is that they get the extra help with no out-of-pocket expense, and they have the advantage to train the up-and-coming workforce and help them with professional development and just get that hands-on work experience.
So is this kind of like an apprenticeship program?
Yes, ma'am. It's kind of like an internship, yes.
Okay, so who's paying for the youth to be part of this company?
So we actually pay them because we still have some federal funding available. So they get paid through WIOA funds.
Okay, well that's a good partnership. And you talked about skills and training. So what exactly would they be learning if they're on a job site so that it's preparing them to either stay where they are or maybe move on to something similar somewhere else?
Yeah, so we try to help them with start to finish, from career exploration to hopefully gaining full-time employment. So we would help them from the beginning with interviews, mock interviews to prepare them, to orientations, because I conduct the orientation with them as well, so they can get familiar with the workforce and what to expect. And we also help them with timesheets as well, to keep track of their timesheets for the workforce and things like that.
Can you give us an example of a company that you're working with now where you've actually placed someone for youth employment?
Yes, so I placed someone at Turf Builders. That's a local company that does advanced manufacturing. They do welding, lawn services, stuff like that. And I've also partnered with a lot of healthcare agencies and nonprofits as well.
Okay, so it's a wide spectrum of potential jobs that are out there that will hire 16 to 24-year-olds.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so now that we know that, if someone is out there, knows a 16 to 24-year-old, they might be 16 to 24 themselves, how can they connect with you? Or if a business wants to take on these youth employment opportunities, how can they get more information?
Yeah, so we do have a website from the Guilford Works website that has a link that can get you to our page. We also have an Instagram as well, titled Next Gen, and we do take walk-ins at our location at 301 South Green Street, and then I'll be there myself for businesses, and I also have an email address that businesses can reach out to as well if they would like to partner and employ some of the youth.
Okay, well, thank you, Jordan. We appreciate you stopping by to educate us about youth employment. It is obviously a valuable resource if we're connecting the youth with jobs and they're getting paid while they're learning. Do come back and let us know what other services are available for our youth.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Stay tuned for some interesting and useful information about Greensboro as we tell you something about the city. That segment is coming up after the break. Stay with us. Welcome back to FYI Weekly. One way to stay informed about decisions that impact you and our city is by attending or tuning in to City Council meetings at 5:30 p.m. on the first and third Tuesday of the month. The fourth Tuesday is reserved for a meeting as needed. These City Council meetings take place in the Katie Dorset Council Chamber on Level 2 of the Melvin Municipal Office Building, located at 300 West Washington Street. The public is allowed in person, but only in a limited capacity. Those who choose not to be in the building can participate virtually. The Greensboro City Council meetings are broadcast right here on GTN. The meetings are also streamed live on the city's website and on Cablecast. To review the council meeting schedule and agendas, please visit the city's website. Here's an opportunity to learn a little something about the city. The Greensboro Water Resources Department is sharing tips if you notice an unusual color, taste, or smell with your water. The first step is to report it by calling the Water Resources 24-hour dispatch line at 336-373-2033. After the city receives your concern, we'll dispatch a crew to the location to investigate. Crews are typically on site within hours and may take action such as flushing hydrants to clear the water lines. If you have concerns for the quality of the water inside your home or business beyond its clarity, our water supply laboratory will reach out to schedule a site visit to collect samples for testing. Bacteriological results are available within 24 hours. Other test results for metals or inorganics are mailed within a week. Your water safety is always the city's top priority. Staff conducts more than 400,000 water quality tests each year to make sure Greensboro's drinking water meets or exceeds all state and federal standards. The annual Drinking Water Quality Consumer Confidence Report confirms the city's compliance with EPA and North Carolina DEQ regulations. The annual report and monthly water quality reports are available on the city's website. Coming up after the break, we'll showcase our department spotlight, but first, prepare to mark your calendars for the places to go and things to do on the town.
I'm Dave, and here's some special events happening this week on the town. The 126th edition of the Central Carolina Fair kicks off August 29th at the Greensboro Complex. The fair brings its high-flying, deep-fried fun on select dates over 3 weeks. There's no fair admission on opening night and September 7th, plus special discounts on other nights. See the full schedule and ticket information at centralcarolinafair.com. Muscadine Bloodlines Coastal Plain Tour stops at Piedmont Hall August 29th. The two country singers are masters of dynamics. They can belt out a big, bold country rocking anthem like Moving On 1 minute, and the next, they can bring things down to a whisper with a vulnerable ballad like Enemy. Find tickets and more information at gsocomplex.com. August 30th marks another Dog Day Saturday at the Vance Chavis Branch Library. Families are welcome for a free playtime with child-friendly dogs from Triad SPCA. Come learn about caring for a pet. Teens can explore volunteer opportunities with the SPCA. All ages are welcome. Learn more at greensborolibrary.org. Disney's Descendants Zombies World Tours Collide Tour comes to First Horizon Coliseum on August 30th. The popular Disney Plus shows come together for a night of high-energy music that inspires families and fans of all ages to sing, dance, and interact with their favorite stars. Learn more and find tickets at gsocomplex.com. Stay tuned to FYI Weekly for more happenings on the town.
Welcome back. The City of Greensboro has more than 20 departments and several divisions committed to serving you, our residents and visitors. Let's go behind the scenes in our department spotlight. Creative Greensboro unveiled the 2025 Downtown Arts Special Commission for City Hall, featuring an original painting by artist Carrington Gardner. Titled Resilience in Bloom, the artwork portrays young people set against Greensboro's built and natural landscapes, underscoring the city's commitment to students and education. Gardner's piece serves as a personal artistic reflection on the theme of Greensboro in 2024. In Gardner's words, the painting represents my deep connection to education and commitment to being a lifelong learner. 2024 was a year of immense personal and educational growth for me as I began to understand who I am in the context of the world around me. Gardner teaches art at North Carolina A&T State University and the University of North Carolina at Greensboro. A 10-foot by 20-foot vinyl reproduction of Resilience in Bloom has been installed in the Melvin Municipal Office Building located at 300 West Washington Street. It is prominently displayed on the council chamber wall visible from the plaza level and will be on display through July of next year. For more information about the artist and the artwork, contact Karen Archia at 336-433-7362. Coming up after the break is our Way to Go GSO shout out. Stay with us. As we draw to a close, we always want to end on a positive note with our Way to Go GSO shout out. This week's shout out goes to the Greensboro Department of Transportation. GDOT has published its fiscal year 2024-2025 annual report, which is available online. The report highlights the department's key projects, key data points, safety programs, and parking changes. It also showcases the work being done to enhance downtown through significant streetscape projects. This and all city annual reports are available on the annual reports page of the city's website. That concludes this edition of FYI Weekly, but you can easily stay connected to the latest city news by linking to us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. Alexa users can subscribe to our 5-minute flash briefings, which airs on 90.1 FM, 100.7 FM, and 90.5 FM. Be sure to download both weekly podcasts, Talk City Greensboro and Talk City in Espanol, plus GTN is streaming on Cablecast. For all of us here at the City of Greensboro, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.